Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today, I'll be sharing with you an update on my planner, in particular how I am using a ring binder this time. So if you're interested to see that, please keep on watching. So the last video that I uploaded, I was using a Hobonichi wigs, but this time I decided to switch things up and use this mini binder that I have. I actually got this around February this year, so this has been with me for a long time already, but I am just not using it as much because, I don't know, I just don't feel like using it during those times. But now that I'm in this point in my life where I am trying to be really efficient with everything that I do, and I also like to keep things compact as much as possible, I decided to use this binder instead. So first, why I transitioned from the Hobonichi wigs up to this is I feel like the Hobonichi wigs is a lot longer than I wanted to. I have a very small desk, so it gets in the way sometimes if the planner is quite big. I know the Hobonichi wigs is already compact in itself, but there's something about the length, about like how tall it is, that is like annoying for me sometimes. So I decided to switch into this thing. It's a lot shorter, definitely resembles the size of an A6, which something that I really adore. So yeah. Also, I would like to use my old inserts. In particular, this kind of like vertical layout, which is something that the Hobonichi Wigs doesn't offer. Actually, the papers that I use here are from the DIY planner that I ordered last April, I think. I will show you. So here is the DIY planner that I ordered. So basically the layout is like this, but since this is a very slim planner, I had to give up this like portion, so I had to combine both weekends in one column. But yeah, I also like the fact that I can reuse old notebooks in this kind of system. So yeah, that is primarily the why. I just want to make things compact and like economically wise. This is also good for me because I'm also trying to like manage my expenses. So now for the actual flip through. Okay, so the first thing that you will see is this kind of like cover page that I really like. This is actually from an invitation envelope, and I really like it because it has like this deco, like flowers at the side. So this is a great alternative if you don't have like vellums. Here in our country, there aren't much shops that offer really nice vellums, or like there aren't a lot of shops that sells vellums. So I resorted into this um, deco instead. And the back I just layered underneath this kind of like collage. It says my journal log, but it doesn't make sense because it's my planner. But I really like how it turned out, so I'm not even bothering changing it up. So these are stationery that I showed in my previous video. So if you're interested to see that, I'll put the link in here. And at the back, I put in here my values. I think a couple of people really like the idea of putting the values at the front, so I actually don't have this in my Hobonichi weeks. I actually forgot to put it, but after seeing the comments, I decided to put it this time, and yeah, it makes me happy and makes me more mindful of all the things that I'm doing in my life. And, you know, even though you have like a planner, it's very important to only say yes to things or do things that are actually in line with your beliefs. So I think it's a really good idea to really put in your values at the first part of the page. I think it's another way of putting it is like, I think it's like similar to putting your goals at the front, but I think values have deeper meaning into them. For this side, I put in my word of the year, which is strive. Next is the yearly overview for my exercise tracker. So this is very similar to what I already have in the Hobonichi weeks, but the only compromise is the space at the top. It's a lot smaller, and it's quite hard to write in what I wanted to write, because I usually would write there the type of workout that I'm doing, but since the space isn't enough, I just decided to put in some overflow information in here. So yeah, basically I just put in the minutes that I work out and some symptoms if I get sick, or if I have some headaches, I encircle the days. And since the space is very limited, I decided to kind of divide them with this yellow line so that I can still have a glimpse of the week, even though I don't have to put in the days of the week within this column. So yeah, I think that works really well for me. So I've already shown you this. This is my workout log, and it's just an overflow, or even health symptoms I also write in here. Here are some toiletries, the last time that I used them, because I find it interesting how long a certain product lasts me. So this is where I put them, and I just use this kind of thin paper. This actually is scrapped from when I got an A5 notebook. So this is the side portion of that. So yeah. So now for my monthlies, this is also from this notebook, and yeah, I only have September, October, November, December, 4 months worth of monthlies in here. And the way I do this is it's blank, so I put in the days myself, and I also have very small writing, so the space works really well for me. I also like the fact that it has 5 rows. So in months that have 6 rows, I just combine them together so I can maximize the space as much as I can. And I also combine the weekends into one column. So as you can see, I don't have a space on the side to write in my to-dos, so I'm thinking to just putting my to-dos at the top. So yeah, and I also have this bookmark to mark in the current month, but I'm planning to change this because it doesn't stick out, and the measurements aren't really appropriate. Yeah. So the way I put in here, the things that I put in here are just deadlines, and if I have birthdays, I also put them here with the sticker. I will link the sticker shop below, and if I have fun events, I just I'll put some washi tapes, and yeah. But mainly it's all about deadlines in school, because I don't want to miss deadlines. Of course, the reason why I have a planner is that I can manage those things. So yeah, and I also like to, since I don't have different colors, I try to differentiate each deadline by adding in some shapes with a pencil. This one is for similar subjects, while all the ones that have circles in them are for similar subjects, as you can see. And then Oh, by the way, I like to just use washi tape as a reinforcement, because when I tear the sheets off from this notebook, usually this space is like broken. So yeah, I just reinforce them with washi tape and just punch holes, and it works really well. Next is some important dates for school and some important to-dos. And then this is for my future log. So 2023 important dates. I only have the first 6 months of the next year in here, because so far nothing comes up that I have to like future plan further, like beyond 6 months. So this is enough for me. But if I really have to, I can just extend the layout in here. And then after that, we go straight to my weeklies. Since this is a very like thin notebook, I plan to only put 4 weeks worth or 1 month's worth of weeklies in here. So yeah, I started using this system last September 19th. So from the time that I'm filming this, I think it's already like a little, almost 3 weeks that I'm in the system, and I'm still using it. Not as intensive as I used it in the first week. Like as you can see, I'm kind of like not being too careful with it, and I'm not using it, not putting in so much information, just what is necessary, I think. So this is the alternate week. I'm filming this on a Friday, and this is kind of like a system that I came up with, like combining the vertical system and the note system that I'm used to on the Hobonichi week. So basically, I just need to have like a memo page so that I can keep track of the things that I have to study. I don't like to put them on the actual weeklies, because I don't know, there's just something about this kind of system that really works for me, so I don't want to ditch it. So what I did is I punched holes in both sides so that when I'm in this portion of the week, I can still see this page, and if I'm on this portion of the week, I can just transfer the page really easily. And yeah, so it's like a really cool idea that I had when coming up with how I will use this system, and I'm so happy that I discovered that. So yeah, being able to see my memo page no matter which side of the week I am in, basically. So yeah, I just use a like clear example of how I use the weeklies. I write the deadlines by the time that they are due, so I can have like a better visual of, I still have the rest of the day to work on this assignment and this assignment. So, and at the top, sometimes I write in day specific to-do list. But once this week comes, I will transfer this page in here. So yeah. Also, I have this like few sheets of paper that I have if I want. It's just there for whatever purpose I might think of. Like here I wrote to-dos, here I wrote some like thoughts and journaling stuff. And yeah, it's very random, and it's just there to catch whatever I have in mind, I guess. So this is a very thin paper. It's actually the scrap from the like thin piece of paper that I have. Yeah, they're from the same page. Next is this pages. These are like made of like thicker grid paper, and I use them to write in some notes about my school and my subjects, I guess. And then here is like a review schedule for the studying that I'm doing. So here like all the topics that I have to study. Yeah, this one and this one are very related. And yeah, that is like the first portion of the binder. Next we go to the collections. So here I just have very random inbox. The reason why I don't have it in front because these things aren't that urgent. And then I have here some collections, very similar to what I have from my Hobonichi weeks. I just transferred them in here, so I can still have like, you know, the same information that I had since the beginning of the year. The same goes for my media consumption, like books, movies, series, and K-drama. Oh, by the way, these are creative to-dos, video ideas, wish list, and someday maybe. They're quite similar, but yeah, whatever. And then I have here some food ideas, some recipes. This is like a project that I like still going on. So I just have here a space for it to buy, and then my plan. Here I have all the things I need. It's very related to the minimalism approach. So I'm planning to put in like all the things that I just need in order to live. But I'm still not doing that. I'm still not, you know, writing it. Same for my clothes, like what are the necessary clothes that I have. And then here is like a self-care bingo. It's actually from February, but then I decided to keep it so I have like an idea on what I could do in case I'm, you know, running low in my like self-care routine. And then here I have some 10 planneraddict. This is just like a bunch of ideas that I wrote one night. Maybe I will make a video on it, so yeah, watch out for that. And then here's some 2023 planner ideas. Next is some, I think there's more spiritual notes, I guess. Here I'm planning to write in the poem Desiderata, and then homily. So basically these are like teachings from the church, so I'm planning to write them in here. Then some philosophical ideas because I'm really interested in philosophy as well. Like it really amazes me. Like they give me like an explanation, like somehow an explanation on like life here on Earth, and yeah, I'm just like really interested in that kind of thing. So I have a section for that, and then quotes, and then I also have some more pages. And here I plan to put in the zodiac signs because this section is for like birthdays and anniversaries. So yeah, I think they kind of like related with each other. So yeah, at the back I just have this little thing to kind of like, I think it's called page lifter, but I just use it to kind of like not damage the paper at the back. And then here I just have, I don't know, random paper at the front. I just have some more of those like little pieces of paper that I can write random notes on and put them inside my planner. So yeah, that's it for an update on my planner system as well as my planner ring binder flip through. So I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something and somehow inspired you on how you could approach your planner system. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on my next one.